Hernando de Soto. Hernando de Soto was born in 1496 in Barcarota, Spain. Unlike many other explorers, Hernando de Soto did not receive the same education as other notorious names of his time. In fact, we know very little about his childhood at all, as his family was not of enough importance supported in society at that time. However, we do know that despite his educational setbacks, Hernando de Soto sailed for the New World in 1514 at the age of only 19. De Soto learned of the vast riches achieved by Cortez and wished to follow in his footsteps. While sailing up the western coast of South America in search of a passage from the Atlantic to the Pacific, De Soto and another conqueror by the name of Francisco Pizarro find themselves in modern-day Peru, which is currently inhabited by the Incan Empire. While there, they encounter the army of Incan Atahualpa and launch a surprise campaign against him. After a short battle, Atahualpa is captured, and the Spanish explorers use him as a hostage and demand a ransom. While the Incan servants are piling gold and silver around Pizarro, De Soto launches several raids at the army's camps, also claiming a vast amount of treasure. Realizing that releasing Atahualpa would be too dangerous, they execute him publicly. With the success of their campaign against Atahualpa, Pizarro and De Soto continue onward toward the Incan capital of Cuzco. With 40 other men, De Soto manages to force the Incan armies to retreat away from Cuzco, allowing its vast riches to be plundered. By the time De Soto leaves to return to Spain, he is a very rich man. Upon his return to Spain, De Soto marries Isabel de Bobadilla. However, he does not stay long. In 1539, De Soto leaves on a second exploration with 9 ships, over 600 men, and many horses and war dogs, and with this, he arrives in modern-day Florida. However, he is not alone. Upon arrival, he realizes several North American tribes inhabit the area, many of which are hostile. In order to reduce the amount of conflict, De Soto proclaims himself as the Sun God, and this manages to allow him to avoid many conflicts throughout his journey. Traveling all across the southeast United States, reaching as high up as modern Illinois, Hernando de Soto arrives at the Mississippi River in 1541, being the very first European to set eyes on it. However, he does not live long after this moment, as shortly after he dies of a fever in 1542. As the tribes viewed him as the immortal sun god, they are not permitted to transport his body back to Spain, as many tribes are already suspicious that he is not the immortal incarnation of the sun. So they are forced to tie his body down with sandbags and sink it into the Mississippi River.
Hi, my name is Kat Dealey. Welcome to today's edition of So You Think You're an Explorer. I am here today with Hernando de Soto.
Hi, I am Hernando de Soto.
It is nice to meet you. When and where were you born?
Good question. I was born in 1496 in Barcarata, Spain.
So you are from Spain?
Yes.
Where did you travel?
Well, I first went to Central America and helped conquer the Inca Empire. Then I went to southeastern and midwestern parts of North America, and I actually was the first European to cross the Mississippi River.
Wow! What was your original destination?
I went up the coast of the Yucatan Peninsula searching for a passageway between the Atlantic Ocean and the Pacific Ocean. I wanted to be able to trade with the Orient.
Oh, so where did you end up?
Florida!
Wow, that is very interesting. So, who sponsored you?
My home country, Spain.
Can you tell us some background information?
Yes. Well, my occupation was being an explorer and conquestor. I was an excellent fighter and horseman. Also, my religious beliefs were in the Roman Catholic Church.
Oh, so is there any more?
Yes. I died on May 21st, 1542.
You're dead?
I'm a spirit, remember?
Okay, that's a little freaky. Oh well, tell us your time frame you were in.
I sailed to the New World in 1514. My time frame for exploring lasted until 1542, when I died from a fever.
Well, that's all the time we have. Thanks for coming.
Okay, bye.
Stay tuned. The reenactment of the Battle of Mobilia is coming up next.
Mobilla, isn't this a great place?
Yep, it's a really great place. I think I might live here.
No, I have to stay here for the purpose of Spain.
No, I'm gonna stay here.
Uh-uh.
Uh-huh.
Uh-uh.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Uh-uh.
Uh-huh.
Uh-uh.
Uh-huh.
Uh-uh.
Uh-huh.
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 Get him!
Then, a few weeks later, the Spaniards come back and burn the place.